Good morning, everyone. Now I am going to present about the topic of disruptive innovation and challenges in Indian retail marketing. Now I am going to explain about the concept and present position of retail market in India. All of you look at the picture clearly because I have to display three pictures related to the term of retail market in India. The first one is traditional retail. That is, traditional retail refers to these thousands of small, mostly family-owned retail business. They are also called as unorganized sector of retail. The second one is modern retail. That is, organized sector of retail. It refers to large, modern, regional and national retail stores. The third one is e-commerce retail. That is, it refers to the buying and selling of goods and services using the internet and transfer of money and the data to execute these transactions. Now, the global retail e-commerce sales are projected to reach 27 trillion by 2020. The traditional retail, organized retail and e-commerce retail segments account for an estimated at 88%, 9% and 3% of the market respectively. The organized retail sector market in India is growing at a CAGR of 20 to 25% per year. It is projected that by 2020, the retail business will hold a major share of 75%. Organized retail share will reach 18% and e-commerce retail share will reach 7% of the total retail market. The unorganized retail sector in India has huge untapped potential for adopting digital mode of payments, and 63% of the retailers are interested in using the digital payment like mobile and card payments. This is the small intro about the retail market in India. Then we will see the detail about retail. First, we know what is retail. Retail is the process of selling consumer goods and services to customers through multiple channels of distribution to earn a profit. That is, retail is the sale of goods and services from individuals or business to the end user called customer. Then we know about the topic of retail marketing. Retail marketing is the planning and process of selling goods or services directly to the consumers. Retail consists of the sale of physical goods or merchandise from a fixed location. All activities involved in selling, renting and providing goods and services to ultimate customer for personal, family or household use. Then next, we have to see the importance of retail marketing in India. Link and communication between manufacturer, marketing and consumer, expert in distribution network, creates utility and value, comfort and family of shopping, provision of storage and warehousing, increase in standard of living, increase in employment opportunities, increase in GDP. Let me see one by one. The first one is link and communication between manufacturer, marketing and consumer. A retailer functions between the final customer and manufacturer. He not only helps in selling and buying activity but also collects information about the people like likes and dislikes of the product and important information regarding the market. This will increase sale and profits, will ensure higher level of satisfaction to the customer. Second one is expert in distribution network. A retailer is an expert and an experienced person in distribution network. He understands the pulse of the people and he helps the customers to make right choice in their purchase. Then the third one is creates utility and value. The retailer creates time, place and form utility in the distribution of goods and increases value of goods. A retailer buys in advance from middlemen, stores them and sells through himself wherever it is demanded. The role of retailer ensures regular and continuous production and consumption. The fourth one is comfort and facility of shopping. Modern retail houses provide variety of facilities like kids play, entertainment, parking, lift, trolleys to collect the goods, coffee shop, etc. And also retailing through internet, mobile, mail order will ensure delivery of goods to the doors of the customer. The next one is provision of storage and warehousing. Buying in advances and storing goods in his premise minimizes problem of warehousing to the manufacturer. Retailer undertakes buying in advance and selling out that product. Further, display and promotion of the product will increase demand and sale of the product. Then the last 3 points, that is increase in standard of living, increase in employment opportunities and increase in GDP. It covers the organized and developed retail system creates better demand for goods and services. It provides convenient outlet for sales. Increased sales necessitate more production. It will result in turn, it increases the employment opportunities of more resources in economic activities. These factors result higher GDP growth for the economic development of a nation, and also retailers ensures a higher standard of living by making a viable variety of goods and services to the people at reasonable price. These are the importance of retail marketing in India. Then what are the various sectors in retail in India? Food and grocery, clothing, footwear, gems and jewelry, pharmaceuticals, music, book and consumer durables are the various retail sector in India. Then facts about retail in India. Retailing in India is one of the pillars of its economy and accounts for about 10 to 20% of its GDP. The Indian retail market is one of the top 5 retail markets in the world by economic value. India is one of the fastest growing industry in the country. Expected growth rate 25% to 30% annually. Until 2011, the Indian central government denied FDI in single brand and multi-brand retail. In the year 2012 onwards, the federal government of India allowed 100% of FDI in single brand and 51% of FDI in multi-brand retail. The industry is getting more popular nowadays and becoming organized also in terms to serve the needs of customers. India has attracted increasing attention from multinational retailers in recent years. These are the recent and the update facts about the retail in India. Then we have to see the Indian retail industry is divided into two, organized sector and unorganized sector. The unorganized retailers are covers mom and pop stores, hawkers, peddlers, street traders. Let me see one by one. The first one is mom and pop stores. Mom and pop is a colloquial term. It is used to describe a small, family-owned or independent business. It is owned and operated